Well, good morning. Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. Of course, I'm Clayton Schick, and look at this. This is the beautiful outdoors. A gorgeous fall morning. Maybe you can't see my breath on camera. You can hardly see it, but it's crisp. It's calm. The trees are like golden yellow. It's beautiful. I am still up at T&D Amisk Camps. I'm in the marina right now. Got the boat loaded, ready to go. We are on a pike mission today. My goal is to throw 10,000 casts if I have to for that big pike. That's the goal. Can I fail? Yeah, I could easily fail. I fail lots. So we're gonna make a video of this regardless, just in terms of the hunt for big pike. There's two things I can tell you in fall right now when it gets to be this late. Moving water, current, deep weeds, like usually it's 15, 20 foot weeds that say are in 15 or 20 feet, and the weeds come up like 10 feet off the bottom, something like that. For the most part, they're gonna be deeper. If the sun's out all day, they might move up into some 10 foot, 7, 8 foot shallows type of things at the end of the day. But we're gonna start with some moving water, hopefully, and go from there. I'm excited. Let's go pike fishing, all day pike. Don't get me wrong, if I fail miserably for like 8 hours, I might go catch some walleyes just to make this video a little bit interesting. Life's good. Life's good. Let's go. We are starting big, going big. Oh, I got bumped already. Instant. First cast. Got whacked right there. Nice. Nice. There we go. Decent fish too. Decent fish. Awesome. Tailing down. Deadly. Didn't take that long. Deadly. Well, pike mission's gonna maybe happen today. Staying down pretty good. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah, he's got that bait inhaled. Okay, there, he shook it out there a little bit. That's good. That's good. Awesome. Well, that did not take long at all. Probably about 10, 15 minutes of casting. And we got her done. We got our first fish on the board. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I'm fighting that current a little bit here. Oh, I do not have my net ready at all. Do not have my net ready. But we will get it ready here right away. Easy. Easy. Oh yeah. If it comes off, not that big of a deal. Nice fish. Let's get to my net. Let's get up to my net here. Definitely fighting the current a little bit here. To get my net in a better spot next time. That's a nice big pike. Yes. Good start to the day. Great start to the day. We're not gonna measure it. Probably about 37, 38 inches, something like that. Can't get a great camera angle. I have to turn the camera because of the sun, but beautiful fish. Maybe a bit bigger than that. No, I'd say probably 37, 38. Gorgeous fish. Awesome. Great start to the day. Great start to the day. See ya. Well, she ate the Savage Gear hard eel. Don't know if they make this one anymore, but I know they're making hard eels again. But another really good one is the real eel. Works just as good. This was the one that Lana gave me from Ruby's there. She said, you need to use this. Well, thank you very much, girl. We got one. There we go. Fish two. Oh, not as big. That's okay. Let go. Got off. That's okay. It's more than okay. Well, there's some fish feeding in there. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Oh no, that was so cool. Just come up and swiped it right from underneath it. Wham! That was awesome. So cool. Oh, got him. Got him. Nice. Little guy. Little guy, we got him. Oh, he's got that whole thing T-boned. That is insane. Look at that. Holy. You are a hungry, hungry pike, aren't you? Aren't you? We're not even gonna net you. We're just gonna lift you here. You are a hungry pike. Pike 2 of the day. Nothing special, but it feels good to catch them casting right now. That's for sure. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a nice fish right there. Oh yeah. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I never got a good hook set on him. I never did get a good hook set on him. He came from behind it and I biffed that one. That was a gooder. Oh, ouch, that hurt. Holy smokes. Okay, well, you may or may not be able to tell, I'm getting carried away by bugs right now. It's pretty insane. I'm going to go out to the lake a little bit and try to find some weed beds in amongst some islands, shorelines, something like that, points. We'll see if we can find some deeper weeds, something like that, and check some weeds for a bit. But I gotta get out of these bugs for a bit. It's pretty insane. Good start to the day though, like a 37, 38. Lost a really good one at the boat. Like I had it on for a few seconds, couple other strikes. Yeah, I caught another fish too, that's right. I caught like a high 20-inch pike, something like that. So let's keep going and see what we can make happen. Well, let's keep going with the eel because it is working. And yeah, I got some weeds here, you can see. Weeds on this side, weeds on this side, weeds everywhere. Let's see if we can make something happen. There we go, nice. Okay, perch shad works. Not big, but it's fish. He hammered it too, like just ripped the rod right out of my hands. Okay, well there's some fish in the weed beds too. I got the worst camera angles, don't I? Right into the sun. Right into the sun. No point showing you off to the main camera since I got a bad angle, but you're probably about a 29-incher, something like that. See ya. Perch shad works. Weed bed, success. Oh, got whacked right there again. Back-to-back casts. A lot of times those fish will be stacked up together, right? This one's staying down. This one feels a little bit better maybe. Nah, it's just staying down. You're not that much better at all. Back-to-back casts though. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Okay. See you, buddy. There we go. We're on them. We're definitely on fish right now. I'm noticing that these weeds are starting to get pretty gross, and if I hook any, I'll bring them up, but there might be some with this fish. Yeah, there's some on the line right now. The weeds are starting to get a little bit gross right now. So if they are starting to die, it might not be a lot of pike in them, and sometimes if that's the case, push out to like some main lake structure, as in like rocks, humps, that stuff. Rocks can be really good late fall as well. So just another little chunker. Not big, but he's got some meat on him though. Like he'd be probably a little bit too big for shore lunch. It's gonna be a healthy fish one day. See how these weeds are like gross? They got slime on them. They just look like they're dying. These weeds will give off less oxygen and there'll be less bait fish around, obviously less fish in that sense as well. So when that starts to happen, sometimes they'll move out to some like main lake structure and like I said, rocks, even like points, anything like that, but rocks can get really good this time of year. I almost wish yesterday I would have just walleye fished all day instead of trying to jump back and forth. Sometimes it takes a bit to like figure stuff out, right? Like I made a huge mistake by trying to jump back and forth between walleye and pike. I should have just stuck with walleye all day. And like I am going to probably just stick with pike all day today. Maybe the last hour or two of the day I'll switch to some walleye or something like that. But it's a lot easier to figure out a pattern when you're like fishing it steady, right? Because things can change throughout the day too. They'll go from rocks to weeds to current to whatever, right? Like they can change throughout the day. And sometimes it's just really hard to put a pattern together in a short amount of time. Sometimes it's really hard to put a pattern together when you're fishing for them all day. So you change that to a couple hours and it even gets that much tougher. But these bugs are crazy. Actually, they're not bad right now. They were crazy before, but now they're just like reminding me of what I was going through about an hour and a half ago. They were insane. Awesome. This one's staying down. Not that it means anything. Yeah, this is a better fish. This is a better fish. Nice, nice. This one's better. Tailing down, baby. Awesome. I had a feeling right away it was staying down. Good old perch shad. Oh yeah, that's a thick one. Oh, they're so awesome. I love walleye fishing, I do, but I can't believe more people don't pike fish. Their power is the best. Oh, love it. Just love this stuff. This is why I love guiding for these creatures. They're so exciting. They're big, they're powerful, they're mean. I know why a lot of people like muskies, but pike are, you're gonna catch a lot more pike than you will muskies. I guarantee you that much. You're gonna net this one. That's a good one. Easy. That's a big fish. Oh, I'm glad I pulled the net back in time. That's a big pike. That's a big gator. That's a big gator. Yes, nice. Baby. You'll be close. Just under 40. Gave it a quick measure, just under 40 inches, like 39 7/8. Beautiful fish, heavy. Man, one thing about the fall time is they get so fat. So fat, they put the feed bag on. Amazing. Beautiful fish. Oh, the best. Look, I got all these nice weeds around me. Well, they're dying, but they're still holding fish. Went to the perch shad. This bait has been really, really good for me. I was using the ribbon tail, that hard eel earlier. A tail with like a ribbon tail will work better in the current. And not that that bait won't work out here too. I just wanted to downsize just a little bit type of thing. And this bait is just, it's so good for me. 4D perch shad. I've done a couple videos with it this year already. I've been loving this one. Blows my mind there isn't more people fishing. Well, maybe there is. Maybe there's just not where I am. It blows my mind that I have not seen a boat in 2 days though. That was epic. That was epic. I saw it coming. I paused it for a sec. And then as soon as I felt like it was gonna pounce, I just sped it up a little bit so he'd smash it. That was awesome. Awesome. When you see a follow, you don't want to stop it too long. I just stopped it long enough for him to kind of catch up to it. But as he got probably about a foot and a half away from it, I sped it up. And a lot of times that when you're speeding it up really quick, it just triggers them. It's like all of a sudden it's like that thing's trying to get away. I got to eat it now. Another beautiful fish, probably 35-ish, something like that. Gorgeous. Super healthy. It wants to go, I can tell. See ya. This is awesome. I'll tell you what, if you want something or a place or a lake that has good pike fishing and easy access for walleyes for shore lunch, hello. Oh, that was awesome to watch that happen. I thought, oh, there's a bigger one. Shh, Clayton, there was a bigger one there too. Oh man. I shouldn't have been so loud. But there was a bigger one on this side eyeing it up. I don't know if it'll show up on the head camera or not, but man, so good. Smashing pike. Love it. Love it. This bait's so good. Oh, little guy. Little guy. A little bit of a breeze pickup. Took away all my bugs. Things are good. Life is good. Switched over to a different bait right now just because I'm seeing a lot of big follows actually. So we'll try some different things. There's a lot of nice fish in this area I'm at. So we'll probably fish it pretty hard for a while, try a bunch of different baits because I've had probably 4 or 5 big follows. I just had a little guy hit me there, but I've had 4 or 5 like 38-inch plus fish follow. So try some different stuff and see if we can connect. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Nice. Easy. Oh, gone. Oh. Darn it. Glide bait worked though. He was grumpy. There we go. Back to back cast. Lost. It could be the same one. Who knows, right? It could be the same one. Never know. Feels good though. Switched up. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Nice fish. Switched up to a glide bait because I was, like I said earlier, I was seeing a lot of fish, a lot of big fish follow. So I switched to a glide bait, something that I can work really, really slow. Oh yeah, baby. Nice fish. I love these rods for this. Oh, oh baby. Man, it does not get more exciting than this. You do what you want to do, buddy. You do what you want to do. Just got one hook left in her. But I have a lot of confidence in these hooks though. Once it's hooked up, it should stay. These are those Savage Gear grip treble hooks. A lot of hard baits. It's a good hook to use. Okay, girl. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna net you here. Get my net ready on this side. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come on. Come on. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's a gooder. Get in there. Nice, that's a big pike. Oh, yes. Awesome. Awesome. Unbelievable. Nice fish. Well, Amisk Lake, I want a big pike. We did it. That's a nice one. Let's get a measure on it, but that's over 40. It's gotta be. Oh, easy, girl. Easy. Yeah, just 40 inches. Just. One more quick look. And we'll get it back in. Awesome. Very cool. Big fish. I wonder if that's the same one I lost. Back-to-back cast. Easy, girl, easy. Okay. Very cool. See ya. Awesome. Like I said, changed up to one of my staples. Savage Gear Shine Glide. Awesome glide bait. And then I put on those Savage Gear grip treble hooks. I believe this is the size 1. And they can rotate up to like 4 times so the pike doesn't get leverage. Really good hooks for this bait. This is not the biggest Shine Glide they make. It's the medium size Shine Glide. It's been such a good bait for me. I'm not a guy that's gonna switch baits a lot, but if I'm seeing fish like they're following and they're not committing, that's when I'll start really messing around. Or if I don't catch anything at all, right? But the more time you switch baits, it's gonna end up hurting you, right? Like if you're switching every other cast, you're gonna be more successful if you just cast. But if you're starting to see a lot of follows, that's when you can like kind of read the fish a little bit. And the fish that we're following my swim baits, we're just following it low and slow, right? Like Max says, low and slow is what the pike we're doing that like right now. So with this thing, I can just toss it out and I can bring it in ever so slow and just like twitch, twitch, twitch. And you got two options with the Shine Glide. You can actually work it and twitch it with your rod, or you can just do like a half crank, half crank, half crank. It's honestly such an amazing bait for big pike, but you have to fish it slow. Think slow. You can't bring it in real quick. It works better right now when I'm drifting in, because I'm going at the lure. Whereas let's say if I'm going down a shoreline, you don't want that lure to drag, as in like if you're going down the shoreline, it's going to get to an angle and then it's going to drag in. You want it like coming straight at you the whole time. You want it just to run properly, smooth, true type of thing. So we're having a great day. It's only 1:30, got lots of time left. We've caught 3 pike north of like 37, 38 inches. A couple other smaller ones, a couple medium ones. It's good. I always knew the pike fishing at Amisk was good. And there's like certain areas you can go where it's like gonna be community spots, gonna be a pile of boats. But look at this, wide open, not another boat around. And I've got your classic like weed bed in front of me with like a sharp drop off and a deeper water on this side of me. So yeah, it's good. I came across this spot yesterday when I was walleye fishing, but I didn't fish it properly. And I saw a good fish follow and I'm like, you know what? I need to go check that area out again. I think there's more to it. And I did a little more research now when I got in here with my depth finder, the Humminbird, drove around a little bit and kind of figured it out and found that weed edge. So sometimes you just got to put the time in, and probably trolling would be a better option even than just driving around. Just start trolling like a super shad or something like that a little bit and marking your weed edge out and making your contour map type of thing. Because like I said, I'm in a weed edge like 8-10 feet and it literally drops off into like 15-20 feet, like just on the other side of me here. I'm just trying to go right down the contour of it. Pike are a sucker for glide baits. That side to side twitch, twitch, twitch. They're suckers for it. There we go. Seems decent. Seems decent. Didn't seem small. Hard to tell for sure. It's coming right at me right now. Easy. Easy. This is usually right here is when you lose them. Oh baby. That's nice. It's not giant, but it's nice. There's so much power. Oh, I love pike. The power is just insane. Another beautiful fish. Not as big, but nice. Like this is a strong rod with a super strong drag right now. And they just pull it out. It's insane. Oh, it's pretty nice. Stay down. Get off that surface. Get off that surface. That's bigger than I thought actually. Oh, beautiful. This glide bait is working out. This is Savage Gear Battletech heavy moderate action. No, sorry, it's not a moderate action. It's, come on baby. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. That is bigger than the last fish. Wow, I underestimated you. That's a big pike. Yeah, I underestimated you. That is a heavy pike. Wow, heavy. Man, they are thick. Unbelievable. We are smashing them right now. What a day. What a day. And it's not as long as I thought. It just touches the 40-inch mark. It's just a big, fat, healthy one. Jeez. Thick back. Unbelievable. The best. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a riot. See ya. Back-to-back 40 inchers. Hello. I'm actually surprised I didn't bend my hooks at all with that net. They are barbless, so they do come out a lot easier. I don't think you have to be barbless in Amisk, but it's just that much better for the fish. You keep good tension, you don't need a barbed hook, you'll land them, and then it just comes out that much easier. Those big pike are so important to the water, like to the ecosystem, to breeding. They have so many eggs, but most importantly, they have the right genetics to get fish their size. You could have, how should I say this? Genetics is more important than numbers of the eggs, in my mind, because it's like deer. If you don't have the genetics, you're never gonna grow the big deer. Everybody assumes that every 6-year-old deer is going to be 200 inches, right? If I just let those deer grow up. No, that's not the case. Genetics is so important. So those eggs from those big pike are what's going to generate more big pike in the future. And that 40-inch pike is probably close to 20 years old. Maybe 15, between 15 and 20. They're old fish. I'm going to regret not bringing my bigger net. I accidentally forgot it at home on this trip. Because if I catch a 45 incher, she's going to be nip and tuck getting in that net. I could always hand land it too, I guess. Nice. Now this one I think is smaller. Pretty sure. It's always hard to tell though for sure, but yeah, it's smaller. You, my friend, would be an eater. Never gets old. Small, but just never gets old. Well, I think I'm gonna come back here after, but I wanna look around a little bit more and find some new areas. This stretch I could probably drift over and over and probably keep catching fish. But the curiosity side of me wants to look around elsewhere on the lake, right? Like, I like to explore new waters type of thing. I actually want to come up here in the winter and do some ice fishing for pike. They're going to be running ice fishing cabins this year. So that'll be definitely a goal, is to come up here and do some underwater footage for pike. And I think I might have found a good area to do that in. I'm just going to chuck a couple casts here. I'm not even going to turn my main camera around yet. I don't know if I really like this. I'm 9-10 feet of water, but I don't think there's deep water anywhere near. I think right now I gotta have deep water near, at least for the bigger fish. Oh, fish. Okay, found some more fish. This is our 4th spot or 3rd spot I think that we've tried. Different, and finally caught one. Easy, easy. He's small, but we caught one. We caught one. Feels good to catch fish in more than one spot. I guess actually this is our 3rd spot we've caught fish in. Be like a nice 30 incher. Let go, let go. Oh, he's not gonna let go because he's got the hook. It's okay, at least he's not tearing up my bait. The bait released quick from the hook. I'm enjoying my all-day pike day. Like I said, the only thing I wish I did differently was that I would have did all-day walleye yesterday and try to mix it up. It's much easier to learn focusing on one species that whole day. I'm gonna try the glide bait here for a little bit now. There we go. Ooh, this feels good. This feels big. Yeah, this feels big. It's not giant. Oh, the power. Unbelievable. That's a nice fish. Another high quality fish. Unbelievable. What a day. That's big. Yeah, that's nice. Big pike, big pike. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's big fish. That's big. The shoulders on her. So much power. Love it. Absolutely love it. Get tailing down here. Oh, I can't believe the power these fish have. It's not a giant, but it's strong. It's thick across the back. Super thick across the back. Whew. Come on, baby. Come on. Come up. We're gonna put you in the net. I'm hoping that bait is just inhaled. Inhaled. I got the net at an awkward angle right now. Probably gonna make one more run. Easy. Inhaled. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Nice. That's a big pike. Big pike. Dr. Clayton's coming, my friend. Nothing to it. Cut those back hooks and she's perfect. Perfect. No blood at all because I cut those back hooks. Okay, let's pick you up, get you measured, show you off, and get you back in. But that's a big one. Oh, amazing. Man, just another 40. Almost touches 40, but so fat. I honestly thought this was going to be the biggest of the day. It just touches 40 inches. So fat though. It's a slob. I'm going to show you the hook I cut. She's not bleeding at all. She was gill hooked, but if I would have took the hook out the normal way through the mouth, she'd be bleeding everywhere. But look at, no blood on her at all. Cut the back hooks. Hook cutters are so important to have. Oh, easy. Okay, that did not take long at all. So she had this whole hook inhaled. I cut these 3 back trebles because they were tucked in her gill. I was able to turn her kind of upside down type of thing and then clip them. Nip picks, I think they're called nip picks. I call them Nipex, but these cutters are amazing. They will save your pike. These are barbless, but when they get down underneath their gills, that's the best thing to do is have some hook cutters. Replace one treble, nothing to it. So I just replaced that treble. I think earlier I said I was using size 1, actually 1/0. I know that because I just replaced it, so I matched the size. This is a Shine Glider 185. I didn't say the size of it before. I actually forgot that it said on the top of the Shine Glider which one it is. I just said it's the medium. So it's a Shine Glider 185. I've been throwing it on an 8-foot heavy power Battletech rod. It's a swim bait rod, but it seems to work for this though. And I got it with the 300 Tranks and 50-pound Suffix G-Core 131 braid. It's been an awesome setup today. I have 2 of these rods, 2 of these reels on the 2 rods I've been using, or the 2 baits, and then on a bigger bait, which I haven't thrown yet, I have an extra heavy swim bait rod, but I haven't thrown that bait at all yet today. I can't tell you how many big pike I've personally caught on the Shine Glider. The chartreuse and white is a popular color for me, and then the bluegill pattern is another popular, and the white, the bone color, is really good too. Love it. Are you kidding me? I was just gonna go make an adjustment. This is next cast. Oh, and it feels good too. This is literally the next cast. I put myself in spot lock when I was dealing with that fish, and I was just making an adjustment on my trolling motor to kind of move me out further, and bang, next cast. I've seen this more than once. There's like a pod of fish, right? Like, and it's another big fish. Wow. Wow. Okay, back to spot lock, I guess. Guess I should have made a cast before I spot locked. Back-to-back casts again. Oh, wow. This lake has unreal pike fishing. So good. Oh, unbelievable. Wow, it's just as big too. It's just as big. It's hardly hooked this time, which is nice. If it was any smaller, if I didn't think it might be bigger than the last one, I'd probably just unhook it right at the boat. But, oh, it's bigger, I think. Wow, wow, back-to-back casts, unbelievable. Yeah, this is the biggest of the day. Okay, I'm calling it now. Biggest of the day, unbelievable, fat fish. If it's not the biggest, wow, look at the back on that thing. Oh, unbelievable. What a day. What a day. My net isn't in the best spot right now. Oh, unbelievable. It is the biggest of the day. 40, touching 41. Oh, yeah. 41-inch tanker. Unbelievable. So fat, too. So fat. Oh, wow. Wow, what a fish. Oh, just like that. Catch and release at its finest right there. Unbelievable. Oh. Can't tell size yet. Don't think it's small. It had almost too many head shakes though, but it's just trying to shake the hook. I think it's a medium-sized fish. Yeah, just a medium, just a small 36, 37-inch fish. Wow. Wow. Incredible. It's literally getting to be too much footage already for a video. Incredible. It's crazy how my first couple spots were like pinpoint, like specific spots, current seams, and then a weed edge. And this literally, all this is just a big 7-8 foot open flat with sparse cabbage. That's all this is. Well, if you want a hot bait for Amisk Lake, hot tip. And I tie my own leader with it. It's got on 40-pound American fishing wire, 7x7 strand, nylon coated. And I tie my own leader. Just, I like the way that your own leader works the bait compared to like a stiffer leader. These leaders are awesome for working a bait like this. Just another cookie cutter small fish, right? Like, I can't tell you how many of these fish that aren't making this video. Like, I probably caught 40 pike today. What a day. What a day. Jeez. It's just unbelievable. It just doesn't end. Everywhere I go is just good right now. Unbelievable. This one feels good. I don't know if he's wrapped. Funny, he might be wrapped funny actually. Oh, he's got me in the weeds. Still a nice fish though. We had me down in the weeds. Still a really nice fish. That bait is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot. Well, I'm not even gonna net you, my friend. It's gonna hand land you here. Oh geez, that's bigger than I thought. It's like a 38-inch, 37, 38-inch fish. Here, we'll show you off though anyway, even though we didn't net you, we'll show you off. It's another beautiful fish. Unbelievable. It's got so much energy yet still. See ya. What a day. I fooled around with topwater for a little bit. I had an epic little moment, blow up further out, and then right by the boat, he ate it. Sadly, he wrapped in it, and then it ended up breaking off. But it did float to the surface like 3-4 minutes later, so I was able to get the lure back, which was quite handy. It's a nice thing about topwater. If it breaks off, you get it back. But then I threw it around for another 15 minutes or so where I knew there was some fish, and I had a couple follows, but nothing else. So I went back to the glide bait and literally second cast with the glide bait. Fish on. Mind blowing. Well, as you can see, off the water, back at camp, packing up the boat. This adventure is over. We're on to the next, where we're going lake trout fishing. But honestly, today was epic. Some of the best, if not pike, or I should say, if not the best pike fishing I've experienced myself. I think I ended up with like 7 or 8 fish over 38 inches. It was phenomenal. I'm sad to leave. I want to go back because I feel like there's so much more water to go explore. I'm coming back ice fishing though. I'm doing it. It was an awesome couple days. I lost one day because of weather. I could have went out, but I chose to just take that day and edit and reorganize and regroup. There is good fishing that's pretty close if it is windy and you can't get too far. But like I said, I chose to edit and then fish hard for 2 days, which I did. First day was epic. Pile of walleye. If you haven't seen that video yet, it'll be linked below. T&D Amisk Camps will also be linked below. Give, bugs, Cindy and Nick a call. I know they book up pretty quick. They're kind of wrapping up their season right now. It's literally the end of September, but they will be opening back up for ice fishing and then again for opening day. I know it's really hard to get a spot in June, but as you saw, the September fishing is amazing. So thank you very much to Cindy and Nick for hosting me. It was unbelievable. And as always, don't forget, get outside.